Alright, you read the title. You clicked on the video. That's not even clickbait. Literally not even clickbait. I might quit this game. For good. There's a very good chance that I quit this game. Alright, so what's up everybody? So basically, there was new dev diary that came out by Ratbeard, basically. And there's a lot of new PvP changes that will be coming to the game. Or they might be coming to the game. That's why there's might in the thumbnail, or in the title, whatever. Let's get into it. Alright, so the biggest thing of all is that you cannot and will not be able to use spell enchants if you are under level 50. Let me just show you. Monstrous, Colossal, Keen Eyes. Not sure about Sharpened Blade, but I don't think that really counts. Whatever. But like all of the damage and accuracy enchants, they will say no PvP. They will say no PvP. So I cannot use these in my deck. This isn't my actual deck. I usually run like a tier 6 decathlon deck. But these will not show up in PvP at all. And if you pre-enchant your cards, right? So let's look at these Catch of the Days and these Thunderbirds that are pre-enchanted or transmuted. As well as these Queen Calypsos and these Lightning Elves and these Wild Bolts. And basically every single spell that I use in my deck, these will all now say no PvP. Because I enchanted them before the game, before the match. And that's just lovely. Absolutely lovely. That's sarcasm, by the way. So what's the problem? What's the problem with this update? And I'll let you know. I'll let you know the big old problem that comes with this, right? So let's say, right, that I have to run a normal deck now, which there's nothing too terribly wrong with that, right? Instead of a Triton doing 1,000 damage, and now just 800 damage, which is 200 damage left. And with my stats, usually I have a little bit more damage. With my stats, that's basically a 2,000 base damage Triton. Now down 500 damage. Because you cannot use enchants anymore, which is just a little bit crazy. That's just a little bit crazy if you ask me. So literally, let's say that I'm fighting somebody that has 55 resist, right? And I have a 2,000 damage enchant, or a 2,000 damage spell, compared to a 1,500 damage spell now. That's a 500 damage difference, not even counting the resist that they have. So they're making spells at low level PvP weaker, and they're keeping resist the same, as well as increasing the match timer cap to 45 minutes. This directly buffs Jades and ruins Glass Cannon. Any type of Glass Cannon strategy where you spam hits at low level is ruined because you cannot enchant anything anymore. You just gotta switch over. Let's look at this right now. Let's look at this right now. There we go. Let's look at these right now. 50 resist, I can run Heartsteel for another 55, right? Let's say I have 55 universal resist, and I'm going up against somebody with the same stats that I normally do, which is like 90 damage, right? They lose so much damage because of one enchant, and my resist is exactly the same. I could run like a Treasure Card Fortify and Heartsteel to have 75 resist, and then they have what? 1 Inval and maybe 5 to 10 Pierce, if that. That is still 40% resist, as well as Tower Shields. And there is not enough utility at this level at all. There is barely any utility that you will be able to use. Lightning Elves, utility that I can't use anymore. There's so much utility that you can't use to gain the advantage. All you have to do at low level is shield spam. That's it. You just shield spam, and then you minion, and then the moment you have a shield on you and you can't take any damage, you start spamming blades of all different types, and then once you can, you just pull off the shatter into the big hit. And that's all you gotta do. I don't have shatter. That's all you gotta do at low level now. And this is going to directly kill low level PvP. Nobody wants to play defensively in PvP. Nobody wants to, except for the people that are just born weird and that are just annoying. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be that guy. Nobody wants to be that guy that's sitting there in a match for 30 minutes only using shields and minions. Nobody wants to be that guy. Nobody. This update will directly kill off a huge majority of the low-level player base. A huge, probably 90% of the player base. I've seen 3 people say this update was okay. 3 out of the maybe 50 that said this update sucks, including me and like 30 to 40 people in my stream today. That's crazy. Nobody wants this. So yeah, what? So what? They kill off every single level of PvP 1 through 49 That's 6 of my wizards, by the way, and all of my YouTube content, so I'd have to quit YouTube or switch games. Or I'd have to level up my wizards, which would take multiple hours, and all of the money and time and grind and hours I've spent into these wizards that are low level are going to be pointless and completely ruined. Let's look at my level 1. Let's look at my level 1. This wizard is the sole reason that I have 757 subs on YouTube. The whole reason that my YouTube blew up at all. This is the most liked wizard, the level 1 with Rampage. He's insane. Look how many matches I have. I'm really close. How much is that? 500 or 979 matches? Yeah. 979 matches on this Wiz. 1244 rank. Absolutely crazy. Everybody likes this Wiz. And if this update comes out, not only will I not be able to use my Decathlon deck, which I spent no money on, but multiple hours, probably at least 20 hours getting that deck of just farming runes, I'm forced to use this, and then all of these meat spells that aren't even good. I just have Rampage. I don't use anything else in this deck except just Rampage. Yeah, would it work? It would work, but it's incredibly horrible when I'm still up against a level 30. Or I'm up against somebody with 50 resist. That's just horrible. If I want to compete in this brand new meta, what can I do? I'll let you know what I can do. I can still run Decathlon deck, but look. That's the new meta. Oh wait, did I forget? We can just take a bunch of these out. We can just take out the only hits in my deck, put in some heals. We can put in some satyrs. Do I have any minions? Ooh, yeah, I do. Perfect. I don't want to be that guy. And if my only shot at winning a match is purely defending, I'm not playing this game anymore. That's completely boring, waste of my time. Nobody even wants to see a 30-minute YouTube video of me shield spamming. Who wants to see that? Who? So there is something else that I do want to talk about why this update sucks. And let's just go here, right? So according to the new spell that will be added to the game, if this update does come out, an Orthrus will now have a 300 damage buff, and I'm only level 51. I'm level 51, and I can have a 1,000 damage hit. Even this Pigs will be doing 900 base damage because of this brand new enchant. Normally, I would only have like a plus 100 or like a plus 125. I don't know exactly what it is, but it would be something horrible like that. So adding this literally buffs damage at level 50 and 60 while making resist the same. This is the complete polar opposite of everything under 50. Under 50, resist is the same, and jading is basically buffed. Okay, and attacks are worse. And this, attacks are better, is that it basically wants you, it's basically saying you should hit more because your hits are going to be stronger, and that's also going to make people jade more because they're going to be taking in more damage. So at the end of the day, all this does is make people jade more, it makes matches take longer, and it makes the game a lot worse. I'll say that. And as the title stands, I might quit for this update. I might. And with that all said, make sure to sub, make sure to like the video, make sure to do all that, because who knows? I might only make content for like another month and a half before I quit Wiz. Who knows? Alright, peace out.